Okay, I just got my swag bag, and now I am heading down a very long, steep hill to redeem my free spaghetti dinner, which comes with the registration. It's gonna be fun. It's time to carb load and just get a good night's rest, because tomorrow we're gonna run 100 miles. Let's go. Okay, got my race swag, and I got some pretty cool things. A nice bright orange shirt. I always love my 100-miler shirts. I eventually will get rid of some shirts, but I will never get rid of my 100-miler shirts. They're just nice. They're like a buckle to me. Then this really cool thing. It's not a thing, but it's so me. Look at that hat. I'll have to shape it the way I want, but it is nice. I really like that. The orange is sweet. I do not have an orange hat yet, I don't think. And what better hat to have than a 100-miler? Don't look at my terrible hair. Let's just cover that shit bag up. All right, and then I got my bib, 428. Pretty cool bib with the Tuscazoar logo. I got my prison ankle monitor, 428. I've got a sticker. It's a little bent up, but we will get it to stick. Always love 100-miler stickers. And then I just got my free spaghetti spaghetti dinner. What the hell am I saying? Spaghetti dinner. And I got to talk with Jeff Mikesell, and I do not know his wife's name, but we talked for about half an hour. Super cool. Jeff's done a ton of 100-milers. And we met him at the Midwest Grand Slam last year, and he just, gets through these damn things, goes all through these different states, and he just seems unfazed by anything. It's awesome. I mean, this guy is mentally strong, and I love it. And just talking to them made it really brought my anxiety down, and just to realize, like, I do this stuff because I love it, and I love being around these people. So I'm excited. Tomorrow's gonna be freaking awesome, and let's run 100 miles. I'm on the road down. It is 4:47 in the morning on a Saturday, and we're ready to run Tuscazoar 100 mile. I'm feeling good. I had decent sleep. I woke up multiple times to pee a lot, I guess. I don't know. But I'm actually pretty excited. The weather is fantastic right now. It is 51 degrees. Can't ask for better race weather. And then the high today is 71. The trails are dry, and all we have to do is show up. Tuscazoar 100, here we go, baby. I am currently 1 mile in, and just cruising around. Lots and lots of zigzags, up and downhill, but no big climbs at all so far. That doesn't come till later. It's nice and cool outside, though. I know I feel a little right now, but I know I'll get in rhythm here in a couple miles. It only takes 20 miles to warm up for 100. Happy running. We are now 11 miles in, and I am 4 miles over mileage because I took a 4-mile wrong turn because I didn't understand where this out and back turnaround was, so that's fun. So I went from the lead to dead last, and the leaders are about 5 miles ahead of me. So it's gonna be a long day. Happy running. Well, I just checked into the race aid station, and that's at 17. So my watch is at 20. So I'm a little over 3 miles ahead or behind from my wrong turn. So I just asked them how far ahead first and second were. 40 freaking minutes. It's gonna be a long day. Yep. At least I've caught 2 people, so, well, I've caught literally everyone because I was in dead last. It's gonna be a tough time getting up there, but we'll see what we can do. Happy running. Well, I'm now 32 miles in, which is 28 course miles. I am officially 4 miles off. I guess the 1-8 station was a little off, so when I came in at the 25-mile loop, I was actually 29. So yeah, that's what it is. Still chasing first and second. Yeah, they're moving. So I'm just trying not to gas myself, but definitely don't want to stay behind for too long. But I think I got a pretty good lead on fourth, I think. I don't really know. So we'll see. Just keep running, baby. Happy running. Okay, just came through the mile 38 aid station, which is 42 on my watch. And it's the Buzzards Roost aid station. And I took the lead. What the fuck, man? We both climbed the hill together. And I guess I was in second. Hey, good work. Keep it up. So I guess I was in second. And then because when I left the main camp aid station, I guess he was standing off to the side, just getting extra aid. And well, at least it pushed me more because I thought I was chasing two guys. So I just passed Tyler. He's still doing good. Yeah, so we got a lot of race left. Just trying to keep my mood up, but this is a big booster. So happy running. We are currently 67 miles in, and that is 64 course miles. Doing good. Brad's been with me since 50.
Oh yeah, buddy.
We've been out here cruising. Let's go, baby.
Let's go.
Glad to still be running and moving good. So I have a 45-minute lead on second now. So we just got to hold it together and we'll get this shit done. You got any words of wisdom, Brad?
Pushing, baby.
Let's go. Happy running. Okay, we are on lap 4. Let's fucking go.
Go, baby.
My watch says 80, so I think I'm almost 5 miles over distance now. Don't know where that accumulated, but I have not missed the course since. But we're gonna finish the race off strong. Don't know where second is, but don't care because we're gonna keep running. And Brad's staying with me for at least 3, maybe 5, maybe more. So we're gonna get this shit done. Let's go, baby.
Go, baby. Keep running.
Okay, I just hit mile 80 on the race, 85 on my watch. We're still running. Dealt with some pretty bad stomach cramps for a while, right in the center of my stomach. So I took a couple antacids at the station, ginger ale, ate some really good banana nut bread, and now we're running again. So just got to get this done. Got 20 miles to go. No, I got like 18 miles to go, actually. Yeah, I'm off on mileage. I think I'm at 82 on the race and 87 on my watch. Yeah, that's what it was. I don't know, I'm losing my freaking mind. Happy running. I figured I'd show you my view. Now this is what trail running is all about. Alone in the dark. I hurt, but I'm mentally happy. So this is home, baby. This is home. I just came through the Tuscazoar Preserve aid station. So that means I got 8 miles left. So let's get this done. Supposedly I'm like an hour or 2 ahead of second. That's what they told me over the phone, my crew. So they're not totally sure, but the director said he's like hours. Don't know what that means, but doesn't matter. Got to keep pushing through, act like he's right behind me, just so we can finish strong and be done sooner. Oh my gosh, what a day. Literally from wanting to quit from that 4 mile wrong turn. I mean, I was in such a bad headspace. And I mean, it mentally destroyed me. just, I don't know, I was running so good, and then 4 miles off course, and I went from in the lead to a mile behind dead last. And it's not all about competition, but you know, I want to do the course how it's intended, and I was just really mad at myself. So just coming back to doing this, I'm gonna learn a lot of lessons today. So a couple friends out on the course at the River Rants aid station, the greatest thing they said to me the first loop was adversity training. And dude, I did not think that would stick with me, but it has stuck with me for the next 90 miles. And that is so true. Adversity training, you know, you're never gonna have the perfect perfect hand of cards. You know, well, maybe, but majority of the time not. And you just have to overcome. And I'm glad I experienced this today. I just gotta keep looking for the failures and using them as a learning experience. You know, as many would use the terminology, it's not a challenge, it's an opportunity. And I agree with that sentiment. I mean, this is an opportunity for growth mentally and emotionally. So thank God we're still in. I definitely wasn't gonna cheat to get ahead or anything. You know, I hold a lot of, I personally at least credit myself for keeping integrity of courses, and I would never want to cheat the system. And so I had to do what was right, and I went back and found it. So it's okay. We're here, and we're gonna finish this fucker out. But I still got 8 more miles, and it's gonna hurt. So let's go earn it. Happy freaking running, baby. Happy running. Well, my watch just hit 100 miles, and it never, ever ceases to amaze me. It never will. The other thing that never will happen is I'll never understand why I sign up for this dumb shit. Oh yeah, I just took my 7th fall, and they're not nice falls. They hit pretty freaking hard. And honestly, my fingers have been taking the biggest beating. So this time was my pinky. It's a wonder I haven't freaking broken one yet. Oh my God. But we have less than 4 miles to go. And you know what that means? That means that I don't get out of bed for less than a fucking 5K. Ah! Oh my God, let's get it! I'm done. The Tuscazoar 100 is a complete, and I can rightfully wear this hat now, which is actually a really cool hat. That was a hard day. And not only did I finish, but I'm happy to report that I won. And I actually won by 4 hours, which was not how I thought it would turn out. I definitely felt like I was being gunned down for a while, but the field really spread out. Yeah. You know, I've said in plenty of the videos today that I took a little over 4 mile wrong turn, and I thought I wanted to quit. Yeah, which is weird. You know, and I think that was an irrational decision because I was basing it on competition's sakes, and that's not what I believe in. So I'm glad I stayed in. I was just hot at the time, you know, hot-headed, and I just needed to get through it, and luckily I stayed in. The plus that came out of it is it gave me a lot of adrenaline, and I definitely had a fight for a while. I eventually caught first place
at mile 38, which was 42 and some change for me on my watch. And I never lost first place again. I didn't know it was going to turn out this way. And I think it's definitely a good lesson to learn. I know I've already said that, but don't quit. And it's crazy. I get into a 100-miler, and I'm only a couple miles in. And if you think about it too much, it will freak me out. You're 2 miles in, 3 miles in, 4 miles in, and it's like, it's gonna take a long time, a very long time. And I don't know if I want to be out here. I do, but I don't. And I'm still on the journey to figure out what is actually in my head that's convincing me to keep going. And I always wonder if anybody really ever truly knows why they keep going and wanting to finish this race, or finishing a race, especially a 100-miler or more. Because there's really this is what's crazy, is there's truly not really a prize at the end. It's not like I won money today or anything. I got some maple syrup. That's pretty cool. That's in the back. I'll have to show you some other time. So my point is the reward is so little physically, material wise, but the achievement, the personal award, mental, emotional award, I think that's truly what makes it desirable. And when I'm running a 100-miler, there's definitely a lot of soul searching, and I know that it's all in my head. And you may be thinking, well, no, it's really hard on the body, and it's not all in your head. But the reason I think a lot of it's in your head, at least 80 to 90%, is because how did I survive then? Clearly, if it wasn't in my head, then I would push myself to death. And I'm here, and obviously the body can handle it. But the mind limits our body so much for preservation's sake. And we just don't like to be uncomfortable. But we have much more to give. Yeah. So anyway, I sat at the fire for a while, sat with Tommy, Sam, and Brad, and a couple other people, and they all eventually left. And I hung out with a couple here and there. But I just sat at the fire for a while. I wanted to see second place finish, so that was cool. Now it's almost 5 a.m. The sun's coming up soon, which I'm gonna drive home, hopefully in the dark, so I at least can get in the house when it's dark, because I want to freaking sleep. But yet I am still kind of awake because of all the caffeine. Oh yeah. Got some nice shiners. I don't know if you can see that. It looks like I got in a fist fight with a tree. I fell 7 times. 6 of them were really hard falls. 1 of them was like a little soft fall. But somewhere in the middle, I hit the ground and all my knuckles skidded on rocks. I had blood draining down my hands. I'm like, oh, God. And the last time I fell, I just laid there. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm done. I think it was like 95 miles in. And it was so dark, I was running in the dark for the last 4 hours, and just so many hidden routes out there. Yeah. My brain's not all there right now, but it was an awesome day. An absolutely awesome day. I've done, now this is my 14th 100-miler, and my 5th Ohio 100 miler this year, and I have won every Ohio 100 miler I've done this year, which is pretty cool. Something I really didn't think was possible, but we're here. And some are more competitive than others. You know, there wasn't too many people registered for this one. Doesn't mean it's not important. It's just, it's not like where somebody's 5 minutes behind me. Yeah. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you following along with my running journey and hearing the dwindling sanity of man within Alec. That's all I got. I appreciate it. Thank you. Happy running.